is Tuesday, time to vibe. We're talking real life, no need to hide. From stress to school and all the feels, we're keeping it real, yeah, this is real. Team Talk Tuesday, we're here for you. Laugh it out, cry it out, break it through. Friends, fam, and all that stuff. We're stronger together when life gets tough.
Hey everybody, this is Felicia Carter with Making Life Happen. Welcome to our new show, which is Teen Talk Tuesdays. This week we're going to be talking about bullying. Everybody is having these issues with bullying. We have people that, as you see on social media, how people are getting off the bus, they're getting beat up for, pretty much because somebody else doesn't like them. Or, you're sitting in school and somebody doesn't like the way you're dressed or somebody don't like the way you smell. There's so many different, ways of bullying. But today we're going to talk about the physical, the verbal, and social online, which is called cyberbullying. But we're going to talk about a little bit of that. We're not going to go into depth because we're going to break it down a couple of different ways throughout the time as we're doing it for for this month. And so, how many of you have been physically bullied before? Like somebody just walks up to you and tells you that they don't like you, that they want your lunch money, and they either hit you, push you, or start damaging your property, or just take your backpack and say, you know what, I want to see what you have in it, and then they start taking your property. That's considered bullying. And a lot of you don't understand that that's not okay. No, physical bullying is okay. And you need to understand you have the right to voice that that's not all right. You have the right to go either to the authorities, you have the right to go to your teachers, your parents, your church, whoever you feel comfortable with that is an adult, to let them know that this is not okay. So when people start hitting you and you have a crowd of people around you, and in your world today, they want to take everything and put it on camera. They want to blow it up on social media. And you know what? No, that right there again is not okay. How many people have called like 911? How many of your friends have like stood up and said, hey, let me call your parents? Because I understand like when my kids were in school and those type of issues happened, I was the one that was being called because they knew that I was going to get down to the bottom of it. And even today, if that's something that you feel that you need to do, you can always have my number. And when you're going through types of situations like this, we want to make sure that it's taken care of. Let's talk quickly about verbal. When the name calling, the teasing, the threats come to play, we just want to like brush it off our shoulders and be like, hey, it's okay. That's just who they are. They can talk about us like that. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But no, it does. Because see, when you're in your quiet time, if they're talking about you, being overweight, being tall, having, crooked eyes, your hair is a certain color, or you may have like the skin disease where you may have the eczema or the patchy skin, and they don't know your story. Kids want to, not even kids, some adults want to, make fun of those situations too. So guess what? That stuff is not okay. When they're name calling, when they're teasing you, when they're threatening you, when they're telling you that they're gonna beat you up, or they're gonna get somebody to beat you up, or they're calling you names such as fatso, fatty, or too tall, too skinny, or whatever the names may be. I'm like, I'll have to look it up to see what the new what it is for the kids today, because I'm not sure what it is. But back in my day, when I didn't know it was being bullied, because like, again, I just brushed it off when they would call me, oh, the little fat girl. Oh, you would be cute. You have a cute face, but if you just lose some weight, you'd be even cuter. But see, you know what? Let me tell you something about that. I'm going to give you a side note on that. When people start telling you things like that, it's not about you. It's about how they perceive you. And you know what? Just because, if they're telling you have a cute face and you lose weight, guess what? That means that you're beautiful anyway. And the thing is, after you lose the weight, you're still the same person inside that you are outside. So just because they don't like your physical appearance, they never took the opportunity to get to know your inner appearance, because that really doesn't change. You stay beautiful inside and out. So that's just my sidebar for that. So let's talk about real quick the social media. not social media. Let's talk about, the social part of it. When they're spreading rumors and, trying to embarrass you, when they do stupid things, it's like you guys see this stuff on TikTok and, Instagram and stuff like that. When, somebody says, oh my gosh, she stinks, he stinks. And, they start spreading that rumor around, and it's like all of a sudden nobody wants to be around you because, you're called the stinky person. Or like, you have acne or something, and they start spreading rumors about you having acne. Anything like that, or like say you're in the lunch line and you're walking with your lunch tray, and say you don't bring your lunch per se, that you eat the free lunch at school or whatever, and they walk by and just knock it out your hand, so that way you go hungry for the rest of the day. But somebody probably saw that and will be accommodate what that person did and share their lunch with you. So, I mean, there's always people out there that are bullying, but you always have some people out there that have a decent heart and that were brought up in the right home and know that it's okay to share their lunch. So, don't get stuck on people spreading rumors. Rumors are going to be rumors. And, people try to embarrass you because that's just who they are. Like for me, I'll explain my embarrassing moment, like being in school. And, I was, heavy set, and we had the little desk. So I had to try and, squeeze myself into the little desk. The good thing is I didn't have a stomach. I had, the thighs and the hips. So it was like, I got in with no problem, but did my hips hang over the seat? Absolutely. So, when they would walk by, they would, try and, hit my hip, saying, oh, that it's outside bigger than the desk. Or like if I was going through the little bitty aisles, it's like I started making the joke myself. It's like, oh, you better hold on to your papers because I'm coming through and I'm going to wipe them off to let them know, hey, you're not hurting me. I know you're talking about me, but I'm giving you one up on that. Not knowing that was a way of me showing the way that I was hurting. So just letting you guys know, don't try to make fun of yourself to accommodate their ignorance, because that's not cool either. Learn from this message. And I mean, again, we're going to go deeper into this. Right now, this is just a little something to let you guys, to help you guys get through what you're going through. And let's talk about cyberbullying real quick. Harassment through social media, texts, and apps. Y'all in these phones. Is it really that serious that you have to get online, take pictures and videos of everything, and post it about a person being injured, being bullied, and thinking that it's okay? So there was a story here in Imperial Valley where I'm from. I don't know the whole story of why the little boy was being bullied, but if I remember correctly, he was like maybe 10 or 11 years old. And I don't know what the kids were saying or what they were actually doing to him, but they hurt this baby enough for him to hang himself in front of a subway. Was he trying to make a statement? Why did he do that in public? And in my thought pattern was, how did he do it? Or was it even him that did it? I have so many questions in my mind, and it's like I really wish I could talk to the parents to get like a clearer picture of what was taking place. But if you ever get to the point where you're being bullied so bad that you feel that you need to harm yourself in any kind of way, whether it's hanging yourself, taking pills, drinking alcohol, trying to hang yourself, or trying to walk out in front of traffic, whatever it may be that may cross your mind, I need you to pick up the phone and call me. Let's have a conversation, because your life is precious and your story is valuable. So just remember that. And as time goes on, as we go throughout this month, I'm going to come with some effects of bullying to help you to go, to get through these things. So therefore, you're not alone. And don't choose to be alone, because Coach Carter is here and I'm here to help you. And everything you do is private until you say you want to injure yourself. So with that being said, I want you to know, feel free to give me a call, 760-332-8022. Anytime, day or night, I'm here for you, and I'll make sure I do my best to make your life happen.
We talked it out, we should